Isn't this place gorgeous? I love it here. I've been taking my son to camp every morning this week, and so the footage you see is from several different days where I just cannot resist to come out here and just enjoy the beautiful nature. And I've been thinking a lot about creativity and what helps our creativity grow. And one of the things I think is definitely getting out in nature. And I feel like children are naturally good at creativity. And when I was a child, I loved to be out in places like this. And as I grew up into a teenager and young adult, I used to call my little walks in nature miracle walks, because whenever I would go out in nature, I would find the most interesting little things, little bugs and frogs, and just, you never know what you're going to see when you come out into places like this. And I was so in touch with that. I think it really helped my creativity flourish. And we're just naturally creative as children because we just play and we're not worried about making mistakes. We're not worried about our ego and how we look to others. And then as you grow up, you kind of naturally get a little bit more judgmental of yourself. And I think that is the creativity killer. So let's unleash our creativity. And today we're going to talk about different ways that you as an adult can unlock your creativity once again. One tip I have for you to unlock your creativity is to make sure you're feeling physically well. What do I mean by that? You're taking care of yourself. You're not eating sugar. You're cutting down on the caffeine and the alcohol. You're getting a good night's sleep. That might be a joke to some of you, and I understand your lives are hectic. So you can only do what you can do, but you can eat better. You can eat healthier. You can take little breaks in your workday and drink water and just do smaller, simple things. Get a little bit of exercise every day. Those are the things that can really help your brain feel alert and alive. Another tip is to take micro breaks. I was recently taking a training for my social work licensure, and I was taking a training on burnout. And by the way, I will put in the description below a link to a document full of free online assessments for you to see, am I burned out? Because burnout is a huge killer of creativity. So if you're burned out, then you really can't produce things creatively. You're too exhausted, and so many of us are exhausted. So if you are burned out and that is what's killing your creativity, that is something to assess. And oh, these kids are coming by and they're loud, but they're so happy and joyous, so that's good. Yeah, look at these kids. So what is a micro break? A micro break is just a few seconds to a few minutes where you take a moment of mindfulness. Maybe light a candle, go get a cup of coffee, take a little break and breathe. Do a little small meditation or a prayer, whatever it is that works best for you. Yeah. Another tip I have is taken from a video that I just watched that was amazing by Oprah Winfrey. And I just talked about it in another video that I'm not sure I'm going to publish yet. But she was talking about the power of intention and asking your creator the question, what is your dream for me? For those of you who are trying to figure out, what should I even be doing? What should I even be focusing on with my free time? If you're in a career, whether you're in a career or you're self-employed like me, a person like me who's self-employed and I can make choices on how I spend my time and what things that I spend my time doing, this is especially important for me, I feel like, because sometimes I don't know what I should be doing. So one of the ways that you can assess if you are on the right track in your life is to ask the question, what does my creator dream for me? What were you put on this earth to do? And that is a hard question to answer sometimes, but it's a great journaling question to sit down with for an hour and just take time out in your day to sit down with a pen and a piece of paper and answer that question and just write without thinking, almost like a meditative writing, and answer that question. Because I guarantee you, you have special gifts that no one else has. There's something unique about you that you can give to this world, something that no one else can do quite like you, and that's important and that's special and it's sacred. It can really just first open your heart as far as creativity is concerned, because it gives you the courage to understand that this is your purpose. If you're inspired by beauty or you're inspired by art and you're just, something in you makes you want to create art, there's a reason. That's your creator whispering to you, you were meant to enjoy the beauty I created. You were meant to replicate that beauty through your own eyes to share with the world with a special message. Or it might just be the message of, look at how beautiful this is, look how beautiful life is, look how beautiful this idea is, and put that out in the world, because it's important to help people remember to slow down and look at these things that are so important, that are so sacred and special in this world. And that is the power of being an artist, one of the many powers of being an artist. And it just unlocks creativity, because I no longer have this hang up of, who do I think I am being an artist? Well, my creator put that desire in my heart, so it's not me, it's the creator, so I might as well get to it. So that can help you unlock your courage that can be a block to your creativity. All you have to do is get out in a beautiful place like this and realize that the creator loves beauty. Another tip to unlock your creativity is try something new. Try a new art supply. Try painting in a new place. Try painting a new subject. Get online, go to unsplash.com, Pixabay, these free photo sharing websites where you can just go look at reference photos and look for a picture that catches your breath, and that's what does it for me. I love painting animals, and when I see a picture that I fall in love with, it's like I fall in love with the beauty, and I can't help but sit down and paint it. So there is a great quote that I stumbled upon when I was doing research for this video, and it talked about how creativity is about being childlike, being experimental.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Making mistakes. Oops, shoot. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Being open to making mistakes and not even thinking of it as a mistake. Think about how a child is when they draw or they paint with watercolor. They're not thinking about, oh, this has to look good. They're just playing around with color. They're not judging what they're putting out. They're just doing it. So I would encourage you to change your mindset, work on your mindset, and look at creating as play and curiosity. Unlock your curiosity. And it's not about creating something beautiful. It's about playing with your art supplies. Where there is judgment, there cannot be creativity. There's going to be stiffness. So if you are judging your work, maybe take a break, get out in nature, take a reset, and then come back with your curiosity and your sense of fun intact, instead of, I have to create something beautiful, and if I make one little mistake, I'm a failure. That will kill your creativity faster than anything, so you have to let that go. And by the way, if you join my Patreon, you get access to my free reference photo group for Patreon members and my online students only. So I would love to have you join my Patreon. I share quotes frequently on my Patreon at just the $3 level. So if you're just looking for, I call it my inspiration tier, where for $3 you can just join, and every once in a while I'll put up something inspirational or something I'm trying, or a new experiment, a new hack that I may or may not ever get around to sharing on my YouTube channel. So you get a lot of great content at just the $3 level. Another tip that I have to increase your creativity, to unlock your creativity, is to read books. Read people that inspire you. There is a book called by Julia something, but it's all about journaling every day, letting go of your fear, do meditation. So read books, read biographies of inspiring people to you, read artist biographies, and that can help you kind of open up into a whole nother world of possibilities when you read other people's writing and how they think and how they look at the world, and that will help you look at things in a different way. Another tip is to go on artist dates, and an artist date is just when you take yourself out and just do something purely fun. It's again tapping into your inner child. Hey there, don't hurt me. Okay.
Greg, he's got a free coming.
That's because he's messy.
Well, he got that. He got you there.
Got the whole thing.
Got the whole thing. Okay, you ready?
Okay.
I think you better
It's irresponsible time for some retail therapy. And it's not getting any work done, but you're just enjoying life for, say, a morning, 3 hours. And that can really help you relax your mind so that you can get into a more creative mindset. Thanks so much for joining me in this beautiful place. I really enjoyed my time here, and thank you for giving me an excuse to come out here, because I'm an adult now and I'm a little bit more uptight about I need to be working and not enjoying a place like this, and we need to let that go. So until next time, go watercolor your world. Bye everybody.
Do hot dogs go good with mustard?
Oh yeah, hot dogs and mustard are so yummy together. Hi, sorry we don't have anything. Sorry. Oh Lord. Y'all have got to see this. It's so pretty. What is that? That's what I'm talking about with a miracle walk. You just see little things if you just look. Just little things that are just amazing.